This year's model. Looks like this is where you go to rent a mule, just judging from the sign, you know. Howdy, welcome to Alamo Rent a Mule. How can I help you? You can't. Never mind. You have to rent a mule. Excuse me, didn't you ride up here on a horse? Yes. So what do you need a mule for? Guess you have a point. Please remember us in the future if your horse breaks down, though. Sure. Oh, great, another customer. As if I didn't have enough to... Wait, is this supposed to be Dante from Clerks? He looks a little bit like the... As if I didn't have enough to deal with already. What with the paperwork and the heat and the mule bites, and someone keeps stealing my lunch out of the employee icebox, and my trick knuckle is acting up again, and I wasn't even supposed to be here today. Gosh. Sure would be nice to get a little peace and quiet, but nope, I'm gonna stand at this counter all day, and the hardwood floor isn't helping my sciatica. Let me tell you, don't even get me started on what they pay us around here. The mules eat better than I do. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I went and dropped my daughter's birthday present down a stupid hole at a stupid mine. And will anyone go get it for me? Yeah, right. Want me to go get it? What, really? Did a miracle just occur? I can hardly believe it. Where did you leave it? Oh, not far from here. A place called Deepest Delve Mine. I was looking to scavenge some free string to tie up the package with, and I dropped it, and of course, because it's a bracelet, it's round, so of course it rolls into a hole under some kind of stupid machine. Ugh. Deepest Delve sounds like a place where we are going to get to the bottom of the cultist thing? Maybe? Skeleton of a lumberjack, or a skeleton of one of those Johnny-come-lately axe and beard fans. Whoa! My speed has failed me. It wasn't the sequel to Trigun, was it? I think you're making that up. I think you're making that part up. Gas cap. It's like the cap for a bottle of pills, but it smells like kerosene. It's probably the cap for a bottle of kerosene-soaked pills. That makes sense. Delicate bean item. A delicate bean iron nugget. Oh, its internal metaphysical beams aligned in the same direction, making it magnetic as well as magical. Well, that makes two of us thinking that they were making it up. Because that's what I think. Oh, this... We have been here. On the previous playthrough. I forget what the deal was exactly. The last time we weren't looking for a thing. His daughter's bracelet. Worthless leftovers. Crazy people. Bare cupboard. If I switch my hat, I can just walk through. Perhaps if I put on the other hat? Oh, chosen one. I need to get to whatever's at the end of this room. We must not move. We are tracing the spiral. Okay. So I got the El Vibrato Cross. Maybe we're supposed to take this back to what's his name? The Professor. I don't have 30 muscle? Surprising. There's the bracelet. Way too small for you to wear, and even if it wasn't way too colorful for you to wear in public. So if I buff my muscle, we could just for fun. Oh, we're flushing. We're flushing. The Hour of Prayer's been over for like 20 minutes. So I am going to need to... Oh, look at that. One more point. One more point did it. And I have 1,000. What? There. Base stats for everybody. Kind of useless, I think. No, the other way. The other way. Oh, it gets grabbed here. My bad. I thought we were pushing it into the... What do I do for the cave-in, then? Do I not have dynamite or something? Maybe there's just no way in there. Too colorful. Have you seen my hand? That's right. We have a permanently dyed, like, Mountain Dew spittoon hand, right? Oh no, it was the jelly bean spittoon. That's good memory, because that was a while ago. And which ritual is this exactly? Well, you know, drawing the spiral, whispering paeans to the master. But this particular version that takes 8 people and it needs to be done right here in this hallway. Well, that was my understanding, but you guys should go read the manual again. Go on, shoot. Wow. Wow. How do we get that much muscle? Have I any spleen items for a lot of muscle? A lot of muscle. You can do it. Muscle. 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 Well, it's gonna give me 3, and that's gonna give me 5. That's not even close to being enough. I could switch items, though. There's 4. Probably about the best we're gonna do. 4. Sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna be just fine. It's about as good as I can do. Gets me up to 44. 45. And spleen items, stardust. We're good. Check this out. Check this out. Boom. Before I do anything else, let's equip good items again. Like a spittoon hat. Nick. Control center. West Roberto containment. Power offline. Ooh, we have the cross too. East Roberto containment. Roberto might not be translated. That might be a word that we don't know. Positronic Hochafu detected. Positronic. There's nothing I can actually do. Darn. That's okay though. We're gonna solve the El Vibrato mystery, if nothing else. And we're about to get a lot of meat, if I remember, from this thing, right? No, we got super dense coal. Oh, okay. Is that it? Made from real moon. That's actually great. Do I not want to drink it or something? Do I need it for later? Oh, if you get moon bits, you can turn them into moonshine. So moonshine's just a really, really good alcohol in this game. Alright, alright. Viking bees. I don't have foraging. It lists a bunch of features you can pay extra for when renting a mule, such as side of coleslaw, saddle warmers, extra cargo space, leather floor mats, fuzzy dice, rear view mirror, fuzzy dice, getting kicked insurance, two-way sneeze through wind vent, self-kicking tires. How's it going? Oh, pretty typical, by which I mean horrible. My shins are acting up and my eyebrows are on the fritz, and you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I've got to do, but of course the pencil sharpener is broken, so I have to sharpen my pencil by hand with a nail file and a scorpion cut in my coffee and drank half of it. Try my daughter's bracelet yet? Yes. Oh, thanks a bundle. It's a real tragedy that there's so few selfless and kind-hearted people like you in the world, willing to do a hugely dangerous favor for a total stranger without any expectation of a reward. Yeah, sure. It says complaints. That's the joke. I thought it was... At first, I thought it was because he was the guy from Clerks, but that wasn't it at all. Oh! Hexagonal monolith? Yes? What do you think, Gary? Keep going, but I'm not animated for climbing. This ladder is missing about 70% of its rungs. So dangerous. Call OSHA. I'm not gonna call OSHA. But we are gonna drink some moonshine. That's gonna make everything better. You watch. You drink the moonshine, then howl with the empty jar. That moonshine you drank represents everything that's bad about alcohol in equal measure. It's a good thing you're drunk, or you might be moved to take up temperance. Now, we are ready. Oh my. Oof, this poor explorer didn't make it down the ladder in one piece. El Vibrato stuff. This is definitely one of the largest hexagons you've ever seen. They could have gone for a Monkey Island joke there. The second biggest monkey head. Energize. How many? Do I have that multiple times? No, only once. Pow. Place here is very obviously broken. There we go. Primary terminal. Select secondary terminal. Local power, weather adjustment, or garbage. How about garbage? Garbage containment online. What does that have to do with anything? Current local power destination, planetary orientation maintenance? Oh, I can go to Roberto containment. Let's do that just to see if it works. Now walking in here. No. No. Your weather adjustment. Offline. Increase power. Online. Okay, yeah, this is what we want. Because now we're going to go back to Roberto containment, wherever that was. Oh, hello. Little ping sound abruptly and from nowhere, clouds... Oh, wow, 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 wow. Someone is teaching a Button the Goblin rain chant. You guys have a chant that makes it rain? Yes, it takes months sometimes. A button is much better. Crazy. What is garbage then? 36! Wow. Okay, so that was just to get all that scrap. Alright, cool. Local power. Local power destination. Wait. No. Roberto containment. I vaguely know where that is. If I haven't forgotten, which I have. Was it Deepest Delve? Is it the place where I just was? Look, it's got... Before it only had those two, now it has an extra one. West Roberto Containment Power Online. East is offline. Positronic Hochafu Detective. Alright. So there's another one of those power stations somewhere. Who's excited? I'm excited. I don't know how we're gonna find the other one exactly, but we know it exists. I'm gonna go back to the professor. The professor, excuse me. I have so many scraps now. Ah, he can't do anything. That makes batteries out of scrap, and that makes keys. How many do I have of each? Three keys. And no batteries? Okay, so let's make, like... Sounds good. That map. Okay, no. I thought maybe the map was showing where to. Maybe it is though. Maybe there's something around there. Although I can't just click there and say that's where I want to find the thing. Find the thing that's there. Fort unnecessary. Yeah. Hello, sad-looking fort. It is kind of in disrepair, yeah. The soldiers here must not be very good at their jobs. Instructing soldiers to cheering up a fort. Their flag is flying at half flat. Oh, that's right. I've been here. Not sure I have time right now. They're kind of pointless. Oh my gosh, it didn't kill them. I don't know what to do now. Oh, so Gary is way too weak to hurt these guys. Oh, nice. Let's put that on my spittoon hat. Next opportunity we get. Go in here so that I can... Lovely. Sea Skull. Wow. 13 spell damage. Hold the phone. Is that good? Yeah, 11. 13 is better. Drown with me, it seems to whisper. If I say I'll help, I can at least come in. Abandoned mine. Nice. Ah, haha, we have the bow tie. Wait, didn't this worked just fine before? Crunch. Important gun storage. No goblins. Take a crack. Open the door a crack and take a peek. Naturally, the shed is crammed full of goblins to the ceiling. They're barely recognizable as individual goblins. Jeez. Oh, what? What Gary seeing? Gary takes a peek and reels back in shock, slamming the door. Ah, gross, awful. A goblin popping in there. Maybe two. Is that what happened? All those spores and nowhere to go, all growing into new goblins, and they just smushing all up. Ugh. The only guy left unhelped is the metaphor guy. Combine corned beef hash and toast. What if you thought of the toast as a shoe? Corn cob pipe. No. You put shinola on a shoe? I don't know what shinola is. Oh well. Last time I got it right on the first try by just hitting things at random. Alright, well, we helped everybody there, and we probably have 8 million experience now. Yeah, we do. We're gonna bean golem it up. Bean golem, bean golem, bean golem. I don't even think bean golems are good at what they do. A goblin suddenly runs up with an armload of driftwood and dumps it out in front of you. Hello, look, sculptures I am making. You are buying an art, yes? Well, buying an art or killing. Gary attempts to placate the suddenly seething goblin, but it doesn't go super well. Talking down prices, but going crazy if not buying. Driftwood shield? I guess so. Oh, hello, more undergrounds. Okay, Gary is waiting here. Sure you don't want to come with? Not wanting accidentally to popping underground, spores not have it anywhere for going, sticking together gets real weird. Yikes. Shiny thing. Strange silvery crystal. Hello? What have we here? This mine isn't that great, but this cabinet is a big plus. Thank you, game. Oh, rusted away. Rusted away. Okay, we found this. West Central Storage Facility. Lots of cards. Lots more, well, scrap and some cards. Cylinder, but nothing else. I guess it was just a storage facility, so that's fine, I guess, that nothing inside. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Oh, a rock hammer? This tiny hammer is more about precision than impact, and it's even more about knowledge than precision. Oh, so Roberto is not an untranslated word. Maybe. I was concerned Roberto was one of the gibberish words. Oh, okay. There's so many of us. My team is so many people. And I'm down to my last action point. That's no good. I should really go back to that place where I make stuff out of the bean rock. Or whatever. What? How did that get there? Was that really a thing? I'd go back to I should also find the punch card place and go back to it. If I can remember where it was. I think it was in Dutch Oven. Reach for the sky, clown. Bonk. You okay? I have an Alberto headband? He blinks, rapidly shaking his head. Oh my goodness, where am... Ah, I'm still in the mine. Uninjured. And hungry but not starving, so I can't have been here very long. Perhaps a day. Good, good. Well, I must have you to thank, friend. Howdy, feeling better? I should say so. Thank you for outfitting me with this remarkable device. Don't mention it. What's your name? Murray. Murray Morris, excavator of the unknown and purveyor of mysteries. Fancy! What brings you to this mine? Why, excavating the unknown for mysteries to purvey, of course, or at least attempting to. I must admit that until you put this device on me, I was quite overcome. Overcome? Quite. I'm oversensitive to psychic emanations, you see. Always have been. As it happens, this curious little hole is absolutely overflowing with them, and they're none too friendly, I can tell you that for certain. It was risky business coming down here, but I took the gamble, and lost. It's a miraculous thing you happened by when you did, my friend. We should both get out of here as soon as possible. I've been staying in a town called Dirtwater to the south. You could probably do some good business purveying mysteries there. A capital idea. Then I shall see you there. He hefts his pack onto his shoulder and leaves with a wave. See you later, Murray. Wow, didn't even mean to do that. Okay, so whenever I see one of those monoliths, the only thing you get from activating that is energized, which I already have, so I'm not going to do it again. That's the toilet. North Central Positronic Reactor Quick Gate Facility. The machine on the side of that weird transport thing is busted. Purring like a kitten. A giant, untrustworthy alien mechanical kitten. North Central Positronic Reactor online. I wonder if we need him to come here and, like, fix this. I'm also wondering what the payoff is going to be for the elf. Like, are we going to actually, like, fight a boss or something? Is there a completely different ending? These two posts got hitched. Why, hello again. Thank you for telling me about this town, my friend. It's a marvelous location. That's 2 good turns you've done me. Oh, don't mention it. Speaking of which, here's your curious headband back. Fortune willing, I won't be needing it again. No more gambles like that for me. Does that mean there's somewhere else that I can use it? Why is it so dark in here? Atmosphere, my friend. I sell mysteries, things which cannot be properly experienced in the cold light of day. Why not? Well, it wouldn't be any fun. Haha, okay. Where's all your merchandise? In the locked case behind me, there are things that must be kept from prying eyes and unprepared minds. And thieving hands? Well, that goes without saying. Gotcha. All-purpose beans can serve any purpose if you are a master chef. I have 2 of these, I don't remember getting them ever. Glass sphere for item finding. I'll buy it just so that I have it. Old scarab pin. The thing was probably stolen from a mummy's tomb somewhere. It's probably totally safe and not cursed even a little bit. Nice. Magician's magician's pants. These pants once belonged to a stage magician. These pants once belonged to a stage magician, but they're cursed. Fortunately, the curse is that whoever wears these pants shall be forever bound to a life of comfort and leisure. More non-combat random encounters. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I just want one of everything. 100% run, you know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at you. My middle name's still Killer? It totally is. Oh, right, we were gonna max out Bean Golem. That's the other thing to do. Alright, where? Humming Cave is where I, is where I used the, punch cards. I'm just gonna re-explore all of the caves. Whoa. So wait, anywhere that you... Oh, I wonder if anywhere that you see a formation of rocks like that, the 4 rocks, if there's actually a thing there, but you can't see it. Looks dangerous. Cave in. Alright, whatever I was supposed to do in here, I already did it. Right? Yeah. Okay. Coal Ridge Mine or Snake Pit Mine? I have so many punch cards now. It's almost a little too much to handle. Nothing here. Snake Pit Mine gonna have anything? Is there even a... Okay, there is a mine here. Magnus Maw. Really don't remember where I found the place that I could use punch cards. It's very annoying. I mean, I guess it's fine that I'm re-exploring these places because I'm finding the treasure chests now. Like that one. Oh, really? Wait, is that how I got the headband? Here? Maybe? Let's make some footwear. Okay, I might have had just enough. I just lucked out and picked the one that's actually useful for a quest. When you stand on these boots made of nothing appear around your feet. Nice. Legs wear. More like shin guards. These are more like shin guards than traditional pants, but you can't argue with their efficacy because efficacy is an abstract concept, and you literally can't argue with an abstract concept. Helmet for lots of spell damage. Right. We already have the head. Yeah. Pretty sure. So I'm glad I hung on to a bunch of scraps because it would have been frustrating if I came in there and couldn't make all of the things. I don't think the Shroom Cave had anything. I don't remember anything about Great Garbanzos. What? Oh, good. This is... Alright, this is this. Am I already maximum... Master Cookery. Good. Pistol with a lot of plus spell. Oh my gosh! Wow. Wow. Hold on. All right. Let me do this too. Immaculate Beat. Wow. Wow. So many good things. And now, which item could I stand to unequip the most? This pistol is just giving me Moxie, so definitely new pistol no matter what. What were my other options? I think it said hat, which I'm not leaving this hat alone ever. I could use an offhand melee weapon too. Offhand, lovely. You ignore the parts of the bean iron that aren't the thing you're making, and they vanish. This kettle contains incomprehensibly powerful magical energy, and it also has an insulated handle so you don't get burned by the incomprehensibly powerful magical energy. Behold! We're also going to make a shooting iron. You squeeze the bean iron into the shape you desire. It's more complicated than that, obviously, but that's what it looks like. Some people say the guns are not the answer, but those people just haven't ever seen a gun as awesome as this one. A masterwork. And the whisk. The tines of this whisk slide through the very nature of reality, mixing it up and making it all fluffy. Can I make anything good out of it? That's just going to be... Alright, a hat that I don't really need that much. Offhand label. Alright. Blah, blah, and blah. Okay. Time to suit up. Here we go. Wow. What? Ugh. Gross. We're ready to fight Omega Weapon. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's around here somewhere. You encounter a goblin wearing a battered cowboy hat, 2 large spurs, and a rusty sheriff's badge. It seems extremely excited to have spotted you, and though it tries to put on a stern voice, it can't mask its glee. Freezing, crimes doer! You're underneath arrest. What? Why? What did I doing? Crimes. You so much criming. I never am criming. Telling it at a judged crimes doer. Gary intercedes, presumably as your attorney, and eventually manages to convince the other goblin that you haven't been doing any criming. The goblin seems very disappointed and awkwardly moseys away with its oversized spurs jangling. Phew. Punch cards. Please have punch cards. Oh, Zach, you're back. Hello. Thank you for keeping that subscription going, even though, I mean, you don't have to. It was very nice of you to subscribe in the first place. I hope everything's going well. I also, like, when I oh, vibrato fluid? Fluid, you say. Slosh it around. Slosh, slosh. When I found out that, that September was, like, new subs month, like, half off, which, if you guys didn't know, during September, if you subscribe to somebody, like, start a subscription on somebody's Twitch channel, it only costs $2.50 instead of $5, and the streamer gets the full amount. Twitch doesn't take any of it. But so I was planning on making a much nicer subscription animation, and B, streaming a lot more often, and I have done neither of those things. It's not too late to fix it, but you know, we're gonna do a thing. The machine, okay. Municipal organic fluid pipeline offline. Insert organic fluid. Ooh. Oh, okay, so we're just gonna get a thing. How about sedative? We got rum. Seltzer? Wow, that's very good. Food cube. I was hoping that this was going to solve the puzzle somehow, that it was going to provide power to the last thing. I guess that was too much to ask. Everything's going all right. I'm trying to think if it was something I was going to mention. Oh, I can only imagine, like, the whole what's it called? Equifax thing. I can only imagine that messed stuff up with SFS as well. Like, just the way that to have them say something else ridiculous like, oh, you can't take social security numbers from anyone anymore. It was like, remember the last time you said that? And we said we can't actually do anything whatsoever if you say that. Whoa. Extra grizzly jerky. This is dried meat, sort of. It's mostly dried connective tissue with little pockets of meat in it here and there. Righ. Wait, what are that? You've already looted this desk and nobody's come by to refill it. Have I not been in here? I haven't been in here. It's a headless skeleton. Skullless. Looks like there was a cave-in. There isn't much to see except rocks. There's quite a lot of them, though, so if you want to look at rocks, that's some great selection to choose from. I know that I haven't leaked the personal information of most of the people in the country. It's like, oops, right? Someone left their pickaxe here. I guess this is what they call environmental storytelling. Old pickaxe? It's not even good? Has the initials HH carved into the handle. Not much good for mining anymore, but you can still knock someone's head off with it. Alright, so do I want to shove this cart before or after I do something? What am I going to do with this? Waxed paper sandwich bag. 100% all natural raisins created by the ravages of time. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try to stop you from taking a stick if you've decided that you want one. I have decided that. Pick up a stick of old dynamite. I don't recommend you do a lot of hopping up and down while you're carrying that. The nitroglycerin is starting to sweat out of this dynamite and crystallize on the outside. This makes it extremely dangerous, and you should probably not try to use it in a fight. I mean, you also shouldn't be carrying it around in your pockets, but it's a little late for that warning. So I guess we're gonna... You wedge a stick of old, unstable old dynamite into the minecart. This can't possibly go awry. So we're gonna pull that. There's a clank noise. Who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Rusted stuck. This is going to require something heavier duty than a can of oil, seems like. Really? Heavier duty like what? You already grabbed one stick of extremely dangerous old dynamite. You decided not to press your luck by grabbing another. Come on, we gotta grab 5 of them. That's what Nagito would do. What could I possibly have that's going to be better than oil? Or can I just shove it? Maybe the rock piles outside had something Or it might be the thing in the safe. I might actually need safe cracking. That would be disappointing if I could... Oh! Oh! You fill your waxed paper sandwich bag with old grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon so you can stop carrying it around. If you have a good reason to be carrying around a paper sandwich bag full of old grease, I would like to hear it because I can't think of one. I had totally forgotten about the barrel of grease. You dump a bunch of grease into the mechanism and use the sandwich bag to sort of gush it up in there without getting too much of it on your hands. You yank hard on the lever and it releases the mechanism's wound-up springs, launching the minecart down the track with a terrifying whang noise. Off in the distance you hear a clunk. Huh. Oh, it went the wrong way. I see. Okay. No, wait. Yes, this is right. Who's ready? A kaboom! Prevents North Korea completing their grease collection. Okay. Wow. I don't... You give the wrecked minecart a salute in respect of its valor and service. It's hard to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this guy seems to have died in a face-down abasement or prayer pose. Praying to the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. Might have just been napping weird. Oh, you do get XP for doing... Okay, so it gave me energized, which I already had. But it also gave me a lot of XP. This skeleton seems to be reaching out to that weird statuette, or reaching out with the statuette, with the hands having fallen off. It's impossible to tell. Weird statuette, it's mine now! Weird silver idol. You pick up the statuette, it's made of silver, and the tarnish and darkness make it hard to tell what it's meant to depict. This is a tarnished and blackened silver statuette in the shape of some sort of creature. You can't tell what it is specifically, or even if it has 2 legs or 4 legs, wings or what, but it's depicted with reverence. Looking at it makes your stomach feel weird, like you're starving but also full to the point of nausea at the same time. This pit seems pretty deep. You kick a rock into it but never hear it hit the bottom. We're gonna pack for something that might be good to throw. You take the idol out of your bag. You don't like the way it looks at you in this dim light. Oh, you don't like the way it looks in this dim light. You don't like the way it looks at you in this dim light. Throw it in the hole. Throw the idol in the pit. The weird sense in your stomach fades away, although you get a sense of, well, it's like if you heard someone chuckle behind you, except you didn't hear anything and there isn't anyone behind you. Ugh. Wait, do I still have the... You put the goblet back in your bag. How have you not spilled all the blood out of it yet? So is this where I, like, atone? I hope not. I want to be evil. Where is that blood? There it is. Goblet of blood. It's probably safe and fine and good. I'm not throwing it in. Or am I? Yeah, maybe this is where we sacrifice things. Yeah, chuck it in. Oh, good riddance. Aw. I wanted to keep being evil. I messed it up. The run is ruined. That was a lot to do just to find that pit, though.